Hello, my name is Cats, and this is a bit of a different video. This is not Minecraft specifically related. This is more of like a drama breakdown kind of video. I had a player by the name of Captain Business basically attack me. He made a few videos kind of exposing me, and this is just going to be my defense. And it's going to be based on the video that he previously uploaded. This is a 26-minute long video that we're going to be analyzing, hopefully shortening as well. But I don't know, I found the video really kind of entertaining. He was kind of trying to expose me as well at the same time. So I'm going to consider this my defense and also just kind of shedding light on some of the things that have been happening behind the scenes between me and him. And like I said, it's just going to be a defense for me, really. I think it's really entertaining as well. And yeah, this is going to be a critique on the video that he made. This is in no way an attack on Captain Business as a person, and I did not condone any attacks on him either. It's just an analysis on the video that he made on me. So his video is a response to a post that I made in response to his first video. All of this is kind of centered around the fact that I did not let him play on my private Minecraft server. And that's kind of what is fueling a lot of the anger around here. So just for context, Unite SMP is a private SMP that I created with some small YouTubers at the time that I knew. And it was formed on July the 22nd of 2020. From the beginning, we wanted to have a community survival server for fans of the series. Other SMPs that we typically saw had a private community server for their Patreon members, but knowing that our core audience were of a younger demographic, we didn't want to take advantage of them and decided to make our community server public and available for everyone. Some of our fans were eager to join the private server, however, they did not have content on YouTube, and the SMP, Unite SMP, was specifically for content creators. So it was my idea to get those eager fans to produce videos on the public server to see what their style was like and if they were good enough. And by doing this, we'd also promote their videos throughout the Discord community and give them video/YouTube advice to help them grow and establish their own name. Once their videos were up to standard, we discuss it behind the scenes and invite them onto the private server or Unite SMP Season 2 whenever that came around. So Captain Business was a regular user on my public community Minecraft server called Unite SMP, or formerly Unite CSMP. And like I said, we're going to be reviewing his video. So strap yourselves up. If you guys are engaged in this community, then this is going to be some interesting stuff to you. And if you're not a part of the Unite SMP community, then this might seem a bit weird. But once we start the video, I will lay down a whole bunch of context where I can. And yeah, it should be some interesting stuff. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get right into it.
Okay, hey, so if you clicked on this video, you want some answers. Now we switch over to the computer so I can easily show you guys this easy. So, no, I'm not on boss. Like, boss isn't even on. If you guys don't even know who's on.
So yeah, as you can see, Captain Business, this is the start of the video. There is literally no context as to what is going on. It's not the most thought out video I've ever seen. There's no real structure to this video at all, but you can see Captain Business in the bottom left corner, and you can see my post on screen. That is what he's going to be reacting to, and that is what I'm going to be defending. So let's see what he has to say.
Now, I've asked him to take down his messages. He's done it. So let's see, thanks for sharing. There's not a miscommunication being spread here. Then I believe he said, okay, I understand, but is it true? Then the cat said, which part? All of it. Of course not. The bat was real, but we resolved that. This is a whole load of accusation.
So what's going on now is he's reading messages that I sent to another user by the name of Boss YouTube, as you can see, and the messages that he said, or the messages that he sent on the server, ended up getting deleted. Now, I was under the impression that Boss YouTube was a friend of Captain Business or something, but it seems by the way that Captain Business is talking is that he was an alternate account of Captain Business, but I'm not really too sure who I was talking to. But we were just having a discussion when the first video posted.
I was always nice to him. False. If you look on any of his streams, he's always being like a jerk to me. Granted, he's only doing that just as like a joke, but always nice to me, being a jerk as a joke, I don't think that's considered nice. Give him YouTube advice. Oh god. Okay, my webcam just cut out.
Hell God proceeds to blank. What's your response to that? I helped you out with YouTube stuff, did I not? So is that me always being mean to you? I don't think so. Also, your webcam cut out, but it didn't actually cut out on the video. So are you saying that you edited this video? Because if you're saying that you edited this video, then I expect more edits to come, which I do not believe there are any more edits to come in this video. If you're attacking me in this video, I would think that this video would be edited and well structured. So your webcam cut out. I don't think your webcam cut out at all. I think you just kind of stumbled on the fact that I gave you YouTube advice when you're saying that I was always mean to you. What's your defense of that, mate?
Okay, but this whole load of accusation, I was always nice to him, gave him YouTube advice. Yes, he's done that, but he wants it in his favor. Like, he wants me to advertise, like, his channel, the Discord, the server.
Ooh, I asked you to share my channel. All right, I want you to send me a screenshot of me asking you to share my channel, all right? Send me a screenshot of that, and then I will believe you. But other than that, the only time I ever asked you to share the server IP address is if you were making a video on the server. You know, the majority of your subs are my subs, so how is growing your YouTube channel going to impact my YouTube channel? That's not why I helped you. I helped you because you're an avid user on my community. You're a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I thought we were friends. That's why I freaking helped you out, all right? I didn't do it for some kind of selfish reason. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever had in my life.
I turned a blind eye when he was abusing the system. How was I abusing it? I was only playing around with my friend, going into Vanish, TPing.
Teleporting to other players, trolling your friends. I mean, you know, that's not the best example, but that is an example of you abusing the system, let's be real. I'm talking more about the times that you would kill players that would teleport to your Enderman farm and other things like that. You know, times that you would, you know, die by ender pearling outside of the border and then complaining like you lost it in a legitimate way. Or the times that, you know, a player would kill you because you were silly enough to, you know, teleport them or duel them and then lose your stuff and then, you know, throw a fit of rage with them. Or, you know, reply to some random YouTuber's comment section saying that you're going to ban them because they found your base on the server. I'm talking about that kind of shit, man. I'm not talking about, you know, you pranking your friends, all right? There are times where you legitimately abuse the system, and I didn't do anything because we were friends, all right? So, ridiculous.
I invited him to new venture of Boxing Season 1 and even Season 2. Now, to explain that, Boxing Season 1 was a lot of people from Unite CSMP who played for over 5 or 2 days in game.
Is it 5 days or is it 2 days, all right? Because that is quite a considerable difference, all right, between 2 days and 5 days of RL time, okay? In your first video, you said it was 5 days when in fact it was 2 days, okay? And then you go on to deny that you never said it in the first place. Well, let's see what you said in the first place, mate, because I saved your first video, right? I saved your first video. So let's take a look at what you said in your first video, okay? Because this might seem like a small point, but this is a big point, all right? Because it just goes to show the fact that you've not done any freaking research for your video and you're just kind of spewing out all these random facts, okay? Because I've done my research, okay? I know what I'm talking about. You're just spewing random nonsense, okay? So let's take a look right now what you said in your first video about how many hours or days of gameplay that you need to have to get invited onto the private boxed in server, right? So let's play that clip right now.
Boxing Season 1, people had to work their butts off just to join. Because in order to get into Boxing Season 1, you'd have to be on the community server for 5 times 24 hours. Like, not be in the server, like play on the server for 5 days, not like 5 straight days, but like 5 days, and in real life time, but playing for in the game for 5 days, which is 24 hours times 5.
Yeah, so 5 days, as you said, all right? Don't deny that you didn't say 5 days because you said 5 days. And we'll get into this point later on because he goes on to address this. So this is just for context in the future, okay? He did say 5 days, you see it there. One of the other things I want to describe is Boxed In Season 1, okay? So Boxed In Season 1 was an experiment that I wanted to create for my channel. I kind of like the idea of, trapping a whole bunch of players within a confined space. I thought to myself, what would happen if you trapped, 10 players into a 100 by 100 block world? Now, if you've ever tried to join an SMP before, it's quite difficult to find players that are, committed, reliable, trustworthy, and whatnot. So I thought to myself, where can I get, 10 players that I can trust? And I looked towards my community server. I looked towards the players who had the longest amount of playtime on the server. We had about 12 players or so that had more than 2 days worth of game time, and I decided to invite those players onto the Boxed In Season 1. So it wasn't like I put out Boxed In Season 1, these are the requirements to join, all right, and you had to work for it. You did not have to work for it at all, okay? You just had the convenient amount of time that I was looking for. I gave you the opportunity for Boxed In Season 1. You did not have to work for it whatsoever, okay? I just looked towards players that had a certain amount of game time, and you were one of those players. I said, do you want to join this, private endeavor of mine? And you said yes. So you didn't work your butt off for it at all, okay? I just had an opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity, and you accepted the opportunity. You did not have to work for it at all, okay? Your playtime on community server is your own playtime on community server, okay? This is a public Minecraft survival server. Okay, so you were playing on the Minecraft survival server, working on your base, working on whatever, okay? That is what you do on a Minecraft server. My Minecraft server is no different to any other public Minecraft server, okay? So the fact that you think that you worked really hard to get in Boxed In Season 1 is just ludicrous, okay? Because you didn't work for it at all. I gave you the opportunity and you took it. And that's the end of that, okay? It's not some big thing that I scammed you out of your hopes and dreams, okay? You just got invited to a private server that I was creating, okay? It's ridiculous.
Break down some points of the original video for context. I took down the original video. I don't even have it to myself anymore.
So yeah, he deleted the video and he thinks there's no copies of it, okay? But I have a copy of it. And my advice to you, mate, is always save a copy of your videos, all right? Just save it because you never know when it might come in handy. Yeah.
The bet. We were streaming together. No. He was streaming. I was just chilling.
Cool. So here's a good point of you lying outright. If you go into your own channel and go into your playlist folder and look at your past live streams, you can see that you have this stream snippet saved from when you were streaming. Okay, so I was streaming and you were streaming as well at the same time. So there's a lie.
I made a bet with him. If he could beat me in the game, I would invite him to the private server. Yes, that's true. He eventually beat me, and I made it seem like I didn't want him on it. Yes, that is true. This is mainly due to the fact that Unite SMP was already inactive, and I didn't want him to be disappointed when he joined the dead server. Now, let me pull up my original.
So this is where a lot of the video kind of goes downhill and the video kind of loses a lot of its structure. This is what Captain Business calls hacking. And by hacking, this means opening up private conversations that I've had with him and that he's had with other users on the community to try and expose me and whatnot. So this is probably like my only real fault on the server. And this is something that I have personally apologized to Captain Business about. And this is one of my big regrets. And this was obviously the bet, which was talked about before on the stream. So I made a little bet with Captain Business where I said, if you can beat me in a game of Block Party, then I'll invite you onto the private server, to which he finally ended up beating me. And I made it seem like, I didn't want him on the server. So that is one of the big downfalls. And I apologize to them on this. I thought we kind of straightened this all out a while ago. He will share the messages that I sent him when I thought we straightened this out, okay? He will share it. So, I mean, there's really no privacy in this communication, this conversation at all, okay? Everything is kind of exposed. So I may as well, expose all the messages that we've had with one another, okay? I'll try and blur out, anything that's kind of private or not. But we did resolve this, okay? We did resolve this.
Yeah, right here. So you're just going to accept the fact I can't get in tonight, Lamau JK.
So you're just going to accept the fact that I can't get into Unite. Lamau JK. What the hell, man? What the hell? You said Lamau JK. What is your point here? that I didn't let you into the server when you said LMAO JK? Are you mad or are you not mad? Okay, make up your mind.
For the videos you made on the server, I've given you a special rank with extra benefits, rank a group in the Discord with 80 members, and the ability to promote your videos. Okay. Of all the videos I made a joke bet, which I shouldn't have during a long stream because I was bored. Sorry for getting your hopes up. I tried to make it better to you by offering a staff position, but you turned it down.
Long pause, man. Long pause. I mean, you're reading out messages that I sent to you in response to me, not inviting you into the server. You're reading out these messages where I am honestly the nicest guy, okay? I'm the nicest guy, okay? You can see above that he is basically confronting me saying that I'm not going to let him into the private server based on the way that I've treated him and the way I reacted to him on stream and the fact that he's made a lot of, videos on the community server. He feels like he deserves a place. And I basically said to him that, he's dedicated and he's a nice guy and whatnot, but his videos were not up to a level that I deemed fit or worthy to be on the server. Okay, so that's one of the reasons that, you didn't get accepted onto the server. You were a hardworking guy, I'm not going to deny that. You were devoted. I'm not going to deny that either, but I just wasn't really happy with the way that your videos were. A lot of the time your videos were rushed, not well thought out, and they just weren't very good, okay? There was just a lot of, room for improvement, and, I was happy to, help you learn and, improve your channel and whatnot. And you can see by my responses to the message here is, I denied him a place onto the server. I made a joke. I apologized to him as well, but I made it up to him, okay? Because he was a creator on my community server. The community Discord had 80 members on it, so I would consistently, promote his content and let him promote his content to my community and the users on that community. So he had a place to promote his content and, grow his channel his own way, okay? So it's not like I completely scammed him out of his dreams or whatnot, or I, made him feel unwanted or whatever. I gave him a platform to share himself and, grow his channel. Okay, so I'm a nice guy, and you can see in this chat here that I am being totally nice and reasonable to him. And, you can see at the very bottom of the screen as well, although his, face cam has kind of cropped it out, the word apology. I don't know what came over it. I don't know what came over me. The sleep and delusion pills speaking. So I don't know what's going on with Captain Business, all right? He confronted me. I responded. And then he apologized. So you can see here, this is what I'm talking about. I thought we resolved everything. Okay, I thought we resolved everything. The bet I apologized for, and I gave him an opportunity to grow his channel, and I gave him my community to use to his benefit. So I don't know why he's complaining. Okay, I don't know why he's complaining because I gave him basically everything that I had. Okay, this is ridiculous. I don't know how many times I'm going to say ridiculous, but like a lot of the points here are ridiculous. You're trying to expose me for a bad guy, but every time you try to prove it, you just, further validify that I'm a nice guy. And you're just, I don't know what you are, man, but I'm a nice guy. I don't even have to prove it because you're proving it for me.
I have chat logs. Okay, I'm not going to go into that part because that is considered stalking.
This is one of the most stupid things I've ever heard in my life. You think I'm stalking you because you said a bunch of shit on my Minecraft server and I saved the chat. That is not stalking. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, this is going to be a long video. Sorry, you're going to have to sit through it. There is some talk for season 2 behind closed doors, but there is no time frame on it. So don't promise stuff if you can't even say it. Originally, I assume you got my application. Well, it isn't. Yeah, so I like your attitude. Find YouTubers you enjoy. I use the Blue Yeti link me. I can give you the creator rank. If your videos are up to par when season 2 comes around, there will be a place for it. Now, he always seemed like there was going to be a season 2. There is no season 2 though. That's the sad part. I didn't say I wanted to be on season 2. I did not.
What the hell are you talking about? You didn't want to be on season 2. What the hell is the point of this entire freaking video, man? I gave you a creator rank on the server. I let you make videos on the server, all in the promise that eventually there would be a season 2 of Unite SMP and there would be a place on it. That's what you're working for, okay? That is what I, made the bet on. Unite SMP, and you're saying you didn't even want to be on season 2 of the server. What the hell is the point of this entire video? What the hell are you talking about? How can you say you didn't want to be on Unite SMP season 2? This shit just makes me laugh, bro. This shit just makes me laugh. You're saying you didn't want to be on season 2, man. That is the most bullshit I've ever freaking heard in my entire life. You didn't want to be on season 2, then what the hell is the point of this entire bloody video, man? What are you so mad about, mate? What are you so mad about? Make up your goddamn mind, alright?
Getting into Unite SMP, he mentioned about me inviting a player onto Unite SMP with a lot of subs because I'm view and money hungry. It is unconfirmed if he is view or money hungry, but I can tell you that person he added, like, I don't remember the name, but I believe it's like episode 7 or episode 8. He added new person, lots of views and lots of subs. He doesn't allow a person with 34 subs, decent content. Yeah.
So I invited a YouTuber on the server by the name of Jazz Jody, who at the time had between 700 to 800 subscribers on her channel, and her content was a bunch of music remixes which she had uploaded between 5 to 6 years ago. So none of her content was Minecraft related. She was actually what you would consider an inactive YouTuber, but I liked her style of SMPs. I thought she'd be a good fit for the server. I did not invite her because she had a lot of Minecraft subscribers. Okay, this is one of the points that I'm going to probably elaborate more because we're going to get into this quite a lot. There's a lot of things that Captain Business will say that I said. Like, he's going to say that I didn't invite him onto the server because he had 34 subscribers and that I'm viewer and subscriber and money hungry and whatnot, because that's just clearly not the case. I will say it again, when Unite SMP started, we had, YouTubers on the server that had below 50 subs. We had lots of them. We had a guy, day one, his name was T-Rex Tom. He had 8 subscribers, okay? And then he'll go on to say that, the only people that didn't have subscribers were Twitch streamers, which again is not true because everybody at day one were YouTubers, okay? And I actually have a table of how many subscribers each of the creators had on the server because that was something I was interested in keeping up with. So I can run you through each of the creators that we had on the Unite SMP private server and how many subscribers they had, okay? Because this is like a ludicrous point. The fact that I started SMP and there was only 100 to 200 subscriber, YouTubers on it. This is just one of the most, this is just a lie by Captain Business. This is just a lie because it's just simply not true.
Okay, let's see. I invited a player who is mature. We had a few videos on her channel that were good SMP videos. Her subs did not impact her decision. When SMP started, we had players that had below 100 subs. That is actually false. The only players who had below 100 subs were people who weren't even on YouTube, people who were on Twitch. Those were the people below 100 subs. They didn't even have a channel.
So, as I said at the beginning of this video, Unite SMP began on July 22nd, 2020. As you can see by this graph, even myself, even me, I had below 100 subscribers. So there you go, 100 to 200 subscriber requirement is not even valid because even I had below 100 subscribers, so I guess I can't play. But these were the 7 players that we had on the server when it first began. There was me, there was Hypertensive, who had, almost 600 subscribers. We had Reflexive, who was sitting on 285. Then we also had Alex Plays Minecraft, he had 37. Ericwa had 51. Mr. Blocked-In had 21. And T-Rex Tom had 9. So there you go. These are the players that we had on the server, and these are how many subscribers they had. Now, if you go on one of my earlier videos, if you go on Unite SMP, episode 1, and you look at the players in the description, and you hop onto, these players, Alex, Erica, Blocked-In, you will see that they still have below 100 subscribers. So again, that is just another lie by Captain Business. So yeah, literally go on the video. I'll put these people in the description just to show you. Go on these channels, have a look, you'll see they're below 100 subscribers. And again, it's just another lie by Captain Business.
So the 400, 500 sub requirements is not true. I didn't even say that. I can tell you, I didn't even say that.
You didn't even say that. Here we go again. Let's play a clip from the first video you made.
The cats really had no intention on letting anyone else into the server unless they had over 400 or 500 subscribers, mainly due to the fact he wants to pull the attention of people. True, I didn't even say that. I can tell you, I didn't even say that. In terms of money, let me just point out that I have not profited anything off of running these servers. I've done the math. Even if you went for the cheapest plan, he's at least made like maybe $1. So
he's done the math, guys. He's done the math. And according to his calculations, I've made at least $1. Okay, I've made $1. So that means I'm viewing money hungry, okay? Because I've made one single buck off you lot. Ha! Absolute suckers, bro, because I've made $1. Oh, I've been doing this SMP project for 6 months now, and I've made a single buck. So that means I'm viewing money hungry, guys. I'm viewing money hungry, and I'm scamming you all because I've made a single buck. Bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you even know how freaking money works or how a job works? Have you ever worked a job in your life, man? If you work 6 months and you make a single dollar, that is not a profitable company, okay? That is not profitable. I'm not making all the money, bro. Whoa, big YouTuber making big money. I made a single buck off of your calculations. Well, aren't you fucking genius over here, mate?
Currently, I'm running 3 servers dedicated tonight. In terms of money, let me just point out, I have not profited. Okay, $30 per month. No, last time I checked, he does a $5 plan, so that'd be 15 max. We've made about $20 off Patreon, yeah, so even though it's by month, he made $20 off Patreon, so at least made a profit for 1 month.
Bro, can you read? Can you seriously not read? Can you seriously not read? I run 3 servers that are dedicated to the Unite MC community, which costs, an estimated $15 per month. Okay? And I've made a total off of Patreon off of $20. Okay? We've had 2 Patreon supporters. We have 1 still at the moment. Okay? We've made $5 per month off of the 1 supporter, and then at one time we had 2 supporters. Okay? So in 1 month we made $10, and the rest of the months we made $5. Okay? And if I'm running this for $15 per month, and in 1 month I make $10, I'm still at an overall net loss. But I've been running Unite SMP since July, as I said, which is almost 6 months. Okay? So 6 months times 15 is 90. So I've spent $90 on the Unite MC community, and I've earned a total of 20 off of Patreon, which means I am at an overall negative $70. So that is maths for you, bro. That is maths. So even by your calculations, I have lost money, okay? I have lost money because I've made a total of $20 off of Patreon for the entire time that Unite MC has been running, okay? So even if the plans were more, or even if the plans were less, I've made $20. Okay, so if I wanted to be at a profit, if I wanted to earn at least $1, if off of 6 months, if I wanted to earn at least $1, I would need to be paying, $3 per month, because 3 times 6 is 18, and I've earned $20. So that's at least $1 of profits, bro. I don't know what you know, bro, but there are no server hosts that, run $1 plans, because I'm running 3 servers. And I need to be running these servers for a total of $3 to earn $1, as you say, okay? No, I've not earned $1. I'm negative $70, okay? I'm negative $70. But as I said, I'm not doing Unite MC for the money, for the millionth time, bro. Because if I was doing it for the money, I'd probably figure out some way to make lots of money. I've got lots of players on my server. I can capitalize off of them. I haven't capitalized off of them. I'm not going around begging kids for money or whatnot. I'm not doing any of that shit. So get a freaking calculator out and learn how maths works, bro, because I've not made $1. I've not made $10. I've not made $5. I'm down overall, so just shut up. Next up,
Conversation of money is probably happening because of the updates I was looking to make towards the server. Now, if I had my staff role, I could completely show you what he was doing to the server, like what he was planning on doing.
So I'll share the message that he's talking about, because I'm not, ashamed of it or anything. This message was completely from a business standpoint. As I said, I'm at an overall net loss on this server. I've lost $70. And I was looking to make some expansions to the server. I wanted to start another survival server. I wanted to link in my boxed in projects and create an overall hub just to make things easier for myself. If I'm doing streaming, if I'm doing an event or something, people log onto the hub server and then they decide if they want to join the main survival server, the new survival server, boxed in season 1, boxed in season 2, a private event, whatever. It just came from like an overall practical standpoint. There was a poll that was in the announcement page where I said, what should I do? Should I do another survival server? Should I do multiverse stuff? Whatever. And the overall consensus was, let's do another survival server. And in order to do so, it would up the plan from, being $15 per month total to costing around $30 per month total. And as I've been saying over and over and over again, I'm losing money on this Unite MC project. Okay. So all I was saying was we have a large fan base. If you could, try and get 1 or 2 people to donate to the Patreon, that would really help out. Okay. Because like I said, I'm not made of money. I'm going out of pocket on this project. And, we have lots of dedicated players who play on the server every day. Surely they could contribute a buck or two to help me, with these projects and whatnot. That is all I'm really talking about. You can read the entire thing. Pause the video, have a read the entire thing. I'm just talking from like a financial standpoint. It's like, this is like business 101. Like if you want to run a business, if you want to expand, you need to make money. And this is kind of the chat that I sent in the private staff chat that basically comprised of me, Captain Business, and the other helpers and moderators on the server at the time. So that was just kind of what I was talking about from a business standpoint. Honestly, pause the video, have a read. Tell me I'm not wrong, okay? Tell me I'm not wrong. Am I a horrible person for, possibly suggesting that players donate to the server that they know and love so that we can expand? I don't think so. You decide. Tell me in the comments below. Am I a horrible person? Let me know.
Shane, I wanted to expand and do another survival server and link all the box and servers together, make it things really easy like Hypixel. He's taking the survival aspect away from it. That's another reason I left. I did not want to be a part of it if it's not survival.
You don't read, bro. I don't know what you're talking about here. If you look at the post, if you literally look at the post, you can see that I want to create a whole new survival server and link it to the existing one. It's not going to affect the server how it is now at all. And then I can add new things to the new server, like a better economy and whatever. So the existing survival server was going to stay intact exactly as it was. I wasn't going to touch it. I was going to create a brand new survival server. So they're both survival servers. So you saying that you don't want to be a part of, creating a network or whatever because it's taken away from the survival aspect of it. It's just ludicrous because it's literally 2 different survival servers. I'm not creating minigames and I'm not creating a hub. This isn't the Hypixel network. Okay, this is literally just 2 little survival servers that are linked together for convenience. Instead of having 2 separate IP addresses, you have 1 IP address, players join it, and then they select whether or not they want to play on the OG survival server or the new survival server. What are you talking about? Why do you want to leave? Why do you want to leave if nothing's changing? I literally said nothing is changing. Again, this is an option for players wanting a fresh start.
Those changes were going to cost me a lot, and I mentioned that getting people to donate for VIP would really help. In the end, I did not make the changes because I do not want to ask people for money. That is not why I created Unite. Again, only he would know that. Only he would know his true intentions. Boxing is this is my quote unquote this is my new series, not even ours.
This is my series for my channel that I invited you on. So it is my series, okay? Sorry to hurt your feelings, okay? It's not our series, it's my series, okay? It's my series. I created it, I invented it, and I invited you onto it. I own the server. I set up the server. I make the applications. I accept the applications. I run everything through the Discord. It is my project, bro. It's not our project. It's my project. So stop whinging, okay?
I didn't give him the idea, but if he takes my idea on single, like, so I gave him an idea a while back. I may have an idea for season 3, you know, your one black survival, and do something like that, and we have our own islands. If he does that, I don't have a patent for it, so I couldn't sue. But if he writes that off as his idea, I'm showing you guys the proof right now. That's all fake.
If you're still up to the video, guys, if you're still watching, this is one of the best points of the entire video. He says that if I nick his idea for Boxed In Season 3 doing, you know, one block islands or whatever, he doesn't have the patent for it, so he can't sue me. But just the idea that you could possibly sue me because you came up with an idea is like one of the most ludicrous things in the world, especially since it wasn't even your idea in the first place. And it wasn't my idea in the first place either, okay? There is literally an add-on for the Bento Box plugin, okay? So if you're not familiar, there's a Bento Box plugin for Minecraft. There's a whole bunch of things on it. You know, there's like the traditional skyblock, there's one block, there's SkyGrid, there's basically everything. I added this plugin onto the server so that everybody could play one block on it. So there's literally already one block on the Minecraft Unite MC survival server. I posted an update on it on the 19th of November, and then he proceeds to offer this suggestion for season 3 on the 3rd of December, literally like 2 weeks after, and then he has the audacity to say that it was his idea in the first place. It's just one of the most bollocks things in the world. And on top of that, it's not even like an idea that's functional, really, because what's the point of it being Boxed In Season 3, it being one block islands with a border around it? Like, how is that any different to a regular one block world where everybody has islands next to each other? You can literally see by my response that I said it's not a very good idea, because what's the point of the border if everybody has their own separate islands? But you can literally see that he offered this idea. I said, you can already do that on the survival server. I mean, yes, but instead there's a border which serves no function. What's the point of the border? I don't know. We could build a skyblock island. It's just more of an idea, whatever. So, you know, he offered this suggestion. I took it, I listened, and I said, it's a silly idea because we can already do that on the survivor server. So, I mean, I don't have the patent for it, but ooh, can I sue him for suggesting an idea which I already had on my server 2 weeks before? Ooh, I don't know. Can I do that? No. The answer is no. You cannot sue me for an idea of something that already exists. Bollocks. Again, bollocks. Another ridiculous point.
For season 2, I invited some people from season 1 that felt really contributed to the community. Look, he didn't invite me specifically. I invited him to a new venture of boxing season 1. He invited everyone. He made it, and that message seemed like it was just me.
So I didn't specifically invite him onto the server. I invited everybody. Oh wow, I'm such a horrible person.
Okay, a random side note. After the bet, Captain started his own SMP creators on the community server, so he was going to pinch. Okay. Time out.
So this is another interesting point where Captain Business kind of realized that he probably wasn't going to get into the private server because I wasn't letting him in, obviously, because his content wasn't up to par. So he decided that he was going to create his own SMP and then invite the players who were creators on the Unite MC community server onto it, and, you know, kind of create his own thing with his own name on it, as he mentions. And my point was that I knew that he was going to do this because I got a message from one of the people that he sent a message to, which I will share here, but I'll blur out their name. So he sent this message to basically all the different creators on the server saying, yo, do you want to join my SMP, because the cat is not going to invite him. So yeah, he was trying to recruit players for his own SMP. And as I said, he's trying to pinch the players from my community for his own selfish desire. He further says in the video that, you know, he wanted to create an SMP with his own name on it, and then further denies that, you know, he wasn't doing it for his own selfish reasons when he said he wanted to put his own name on it. He also makes a point saying that he wanted to do it with, you know, the creators from the server and other YouTubers, but then proceeds to say there were no other YouTubers on the community server. So that kind of proves the fact that he's trying to take all the community SMP YouTubers for his own selfish reasons, as I said. but he goes on to deny it. So that's just my little context for it. Have a read of the message, and I'll kind of clip all the things together that he says.
Time out, time out, time out. Okay. You wanna play it that way? Okay, here we go. I want to keep this on the down low. I'm starting to question the cats. Doesn't seem like he wants anyone to join the private server. Yeah, so I was thinking you want to start just for us and a few other YouTubers. This shows the fact, in his words, he was going to pinch players from the community for his own selfish desires. Proof right here. I can want to start something just for us and a few other YouTubers. I can tell you for a fact, other than me, Holy Squarzea, and Virtual, no other YouTubers are on or ever made a video on Unite. Nothing on this message, nothing on this board even mentions the fact I want to take players from the community server. So let's keep doing Unite and eventually switch when I'm ready. That does not mean I'm pinching people. I did not act on it. I could have removed his rank, banned him, etc. Captain confronted me over a message and I told him how he felt about being mistreated. And I explained my side of things. That was these messages. I felt like we resolved everything, but I guess we didn't. P.S. I have chat logs on the server. I think if you think you're being scammed, you're having a big laugh, because I feel as though I've done an equal amount for you as you have done for me. Think about that. He said in his words, I felt like we resolved everything, but I guess we didn't. What the heck?
Yeah, so he basically confirmed everything that I just said and then tried to make a point and couldn't even, put it together. So, think about that. Think about what? You haven't even made a point. I don't even know what you're trying to say. You're not structuring anything properly. I don't know what you're talking about. So why don't you think about it before you say it?
But yeah, that is my side of the recap of everything that happened here. Thank you guys for looking through this thing with me. I completely apologize. This thing has been so long. Like, what the heck? If you guys sat through this entire thing, thank you.
So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. The last 10 minutes of the video is him going through his YouTube analytics and trying to figure out how he gained so many subscribers. So, Captain Business, congratulations on hitting 250 subscribers. Well done. I really enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this long reaction. If you guys are still here watching this reaction, then I salute you. Captain Business, if you've watched it this far, man, then I salute you as well. As I keep saying, man, my DM's open. Feel free to message me. I'm sure we can still be friends. This really doesn't really bother me at all, man. But I just had to defend what you were saying against me. I think that's fair enough. So this has been a nice long 40-minute video, bro. I've never made a video this long, but it's been some juicy stuff. Hopefully I have broken down everything, all of his points. And I mean, if you just look at my initial post, basically the post that he's reviewing for this entire video, it still stands. I still basically agree with everything that I said. Obviously, I'm sorry that I made that bet with you and getting your hopes up for it. But likewise, I made it up to you by inviting you to my future endeavors, which were Unite SMP Season 1, Unite SMP Season 2. We're on to Season 3 now. My channel is thriving now. And I'm not saying it's thriving because you've left, but honestly, I feel like you really missed the boat by kind of parting ways in the way that you did. I never had any ill intention towards you. I feel like that's kind of all in your head. And, we could have still been friends, man. But I don't know, some things just don't work out. So, Captain Business, like I said, if you're watching this, man, my DMs are open. Feel free to message me. I'm sure we can work this all out. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this nice long video. If anybody else wants to stir some drama with me, I'm totally down for it, because this has actually been a lot of fun to record and put together. And I've had this in the back of my mind for the past week or so, trying to think of how I wanted to tackle this. I originally wasn't going to make a video, but I just decided to make a video in the end, because I don't know, I think, whilst there's a little bit of drama and whatnot going on, I think there is still a bit of entertainment value in it. So, like I said, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. And, I appreciate you guys sticking along with me. And, it's been a long and bumpy road, but we're still here, we're still thriving. And, yeah, let's get back to making some Minecraft videos, guys. Minecraft videos, Minecraft streams, and all that good stuff. I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy Cats, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.